Coach, how important is this third scrimmage? I know some people come out here expecting hard hitting. It's really just game prep. But it's important to be able to let these guys go through what next Saturday is going to feel like on a little bit.
No doubt. I knew it was the mock scrimmage night. Davis was here tonight, so, it was at the end of camp. So, no, it was good. No, this is something we do. We believe in this. We believe in trying to stay in the flow of the game, the different substitutions. I don't know if it's any different than what other people do. We just do what works for us and try to simulate so people can play fast on Saturday. Got a lot of new players, so I hadn't been with them, they hadn't been with us, so just trying to make them feel comfortable. And we got some things done tonight. I was pleased with that. It's been a grind. It's been 3 weeks. It's been a grind to camp. Been pleased with these guys. I really have. They're good guys. I enjoy being around them. I'll tell you, maybe there's 1.5 practice that I felt like they went at the level that it needed to be. Okay, over 3 weeks, but they've done a good job. And had some guys dinged up, but that's part of it as you prepare. Hopefully, we'll start getting some guys back in the next few weeks. But I'm looking forward to Sunday. These guys got Saturday off, and I'm looking forward to getting the game plan, getting in the game week.
Coach, you just talked to your seniors, and a big part of what you do is making this a player-led team. How important is it getting them to your house, tomorrow night, and really setting out hearing what they expect out of this team, how they want to lead it, and then I'm sure that helps you be able to reinforce issues.
Well, during this time of year, it's offense, defense, special teams, and it's such a busy daily grind schedule. Okay, that they don't really get a whole lot of time to just kind of reflect and reminisce and think back of their history. Some of them been here for 5 and 6 years, some of them just a shorter time than that. So I always look forward to it. It's fun just to kind of, have a meal together and laugh and cut up a little bit. But before they leave, we kind of sit down and talk about, the expectations of this team, different emotional things that can happen throughout the season. You've got to be prepared for them and how to handle them. And the team will follow them, whether it's good or whether it's disappointing, right? There's another game the next week, and you can't, get to Wednesday before you get over a loss or get over a win, and you got to move to the next one. So those are things we'll discuss, and I like this. It's a good group of seniors, so looking forward to their leadership.
Over the next week, you're preparing for Kansas State, but guys are going to have to figure out how to travel and who's going to make the travel list and how you pack your bags, just the little things. How important is the next week to just completely reset this weekend and get ready for you're playing a game?
Yeah. No, you're right. There's a lot of things involved, right? It's not just the game. It's game one, okay? It's there's 100 and something guys in this on this team, so there's probably over 40 guys who won't make the trip, and and every one of those is an important part of this team, part of this program. And so, we discuss every one of those guys who potentially would not be going and how it's going to affect them, and the conversations we have with them, and the opportunities they might have the next week, to be a dress guy or to be a guy that's in the 3 deep, 2 deep, or on special teams and stuff. So, and how you handle those things, how those players handle those things, affects the culture of that building for the next week as you come back and prepare, for game 2. So, no, it is. It's certainly big in multiple ways. It's not just the, you can play well and win the first game, but be in disarray when you get back for game 2. So we're very cognizant of that, and hopefully we're ready to lay the groundwork for that and keep these guys going in the right direction.
A lot of times after camp, we talk about guys that are going to make your 2 deep, your travel roster. During the season, we focus on games. How important is it for those young guys to propel themselves into getting on the scout team or doing different things, because getting on that scout team can get you one of those final 3 travel roster spots?
Oh, no doubt about it. And that's the point I was making tonight. You're playing, you're being the Kansas State left guard, left tackle, whatever, or on a special teams. When I watch his tape, right, that guy catches your eye, and maybe he has no chance to play, the first game, but maybe he does, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or, at the end of the season. So that always, comes in, into play. And I don't think we're any different. You really have, you've got some guys that are starting, and they'll need to play well, continue to start. And then you got some guys that are battling for, for some different 2 and 3 spots, or to go from a 2 to a 1. And really, you won't be able to decide that until some game reps. Okay, so you put yourself in position and practice to give yourself an opportunity to get game reps, right? And then guys start separating themselves of how they handle it. So, sometimes I've been right, sometimes I've been wrong. So some guys are different on Saturdays, but like I tell them, you have to play well enough Monday through Friday for us to give you that opportunity, and then you then try to become a complete player.